Now behind me is not the Mexico I know and love. No, there's no clear water or blue skies. We got hit hard by Tropical Storm Lydia, and that cut our vacation just a little short. We'll talk about our experiences with Tropical Storm Lydia on another review. This is about our experience on the first 6 days. Our vacation consisted of 2 families with 9 people ranging in age from 12 to 50 something. This is our 26th time to Mexico in about 10 different locations. Recently, the Rio has been our pick, mostly because they offer good value for our hard-earned money. The Palace shares its location with the Rio Santa Fe, just outside of Cabo San Lucas. This is a very popular resort and currently is receiving an expansion of several hundred rooms. The resorts are separated by color and a large wall that segregates the vacationers. You can see our last year's review of the Santa Fe on our travel site. The lobby at the Palace was rarely busy and check-in was fast and uneventful. Both properties share what I think is the best location of any hotel anywhere in Mexico. The views are spectacular from the main pool, most rooms, and many of the restaurants throughout this sprawling property. Land's End frames most pictures and video taken from this resort. There are 2 large pools, one where the entertainment activity takes place and one for quieter retreats. There are a few kid pools scattered throughout both properties. Like every other Rio we have visited, this place is spotless. There is always somebody cleaning and scrubbing all hours of the day, and it shows. The resort has a new feel to it, just undergone renovations in 2016. There is an added coffee and ice cream parlor upstairs that rarely had a single patron. The beach is well removed from the pools. There are only a handful of vendors nearby, and for some, this will be a positive. The sand is very hot, and the volleyball court is regularly watered down for playability. There are plenty of beach loungers and chairs both around the pool and at the beach. The only negative here is that the beach in Cabo is seldom calm enough to swim. There are a lot of activities around this area, and a trip into Cabo will never disappoint. The town has really cleaned up in the last 20 years, with high-end shops and services everywhere. This is also a great place to exchange money. It is totally worth a visit. There are more than 600 rooms at the Riu Palace. Ours was the standard double room. Nothing out of the ordinary here. Rooms were an average size with average amenities. It was nice and clean, and we had a beautiful view of the main pool and beach area from a small deck. The swim-up suites looked gorgeous. Someday we will splurge. The free Wi-Fi was the best we have ever had anywhere. It reached throughout the resort and was fast. Even our teens had 0 complaints. There are 2 workout facilities, one for cardio and one with weights. Entertainment is where the Palace excels. There are lots of specialty events like the midday beach party with all the barbecue food your stomach could desire, plus large pineapple drinks to start the fiesta. Thursday night was a white-themed beach party. There was plenty of entertainment and dancing. For many of us, these were the highlights of the trip. The sand beneath your feet, good friends, and a party atmosphere. There's always something to do, from pool exercises to cooking lessons. You will not be bored. Nightly entertainment for us was one of the best parts of the trip. The Michael Jackson show was a hit. There's always somewhere to get a drink. There are plenty of bars throughout the complex, and depending on the location, top shelf liquor is either available up front or just by asking. The only negative is the rather small choice of beer and wine brands throughout the resort. The best buffet we have ever had is at the Riu Palace in Costa Rica. Now, this is not at that level, but close. There was always lots of fresh fruit and vegetables, and the selection of dishes changed throughout our stay. Our traveling companions constantly commented on the selection of seafood, especially fish. There is lots of elbow room around the serving stations, and all the locations were clean and well staffed. The specialty restaurants were above average, but not spectacular. Food quality is good, and service was quick, sometimes too quick, like they're trying to rush you through the whole process. Our favorite was the steakhouse. The Riu Palace Resort has changed their reservation policy. You are no longer required to line up in the mornings to get an evening reservation. It's now first come, first served at the specialty restaurants. We never had a problem getting a table, and this policy is a welcome change, and may I say, it's about time. The staff is where the Riu excels. Employees are friendly, most greet you with an hola morning, noon, and night. Several made our stay special. The management staff even did a Riu-themed dance at one of our events, and they were always around if you had a question. I am always the happiest when service is not tied to a tip. There was never that rush to clean your table to see if you had left some money behind. Instead, calm, professional service with a smile. Well done, my Mexican friends. Our interaction with the staff was first rate. Last year, we claimed the Santa Fe as a leader in value. And while the Palace is not at the same price point, we feel it is in the same category. That is, providing a product that is of higher value than the dollars paid. We give the Hotel Riu Palace Cabo San Lucas a well-deserved 8 out of 10 stars. Well, I hope you liked our review on the Riu Palace in Cabo San Lucas. Like and subscribe, and remember one thing: I answer all questions down below.